This episode of PromoAM is brought to you by PromoCorner. Want to support a sales campaign and reach a larger audience? Raise your brand awareness with content sponsorships. For more information, contact sales@promocorner.com.
Good morning and welcome to PromoAM. I'm your morning anchor, Amelia Madl, and joining me today is Miss Andrea Derby. She is the sales coordinator here at PromoCorner, and she's a newer member to our team. So welcome to the show and welcome to PromoCorner, Andrea.
Thank you, Amelia. I'm so excited to be a part of it. Thanks for having me today.
You bet. We're excited too. It's been great. You started the first week of March, so it's only been a few months, so there's still a lot to learn, and we keep obviously throwing a lot at you. But tell everybody what you're doing a little bit. Obviously, every day it changes because I'm like, you want more? You want more? But right now, tell us a little bit about what you're doing for PromoCorner.
Well, right now, I'm so lucky to be helping you, Amelia, with the supplier end of things. And just recently, I will also be helping with the distributor end of things with our Promo Plus tools. So that's a little bit of what's happening.
Yeah. So everybody will get to meet and greet Andrea in some way or form because she's kind of covering both spectrums. So we're working together closely, and we basically, I feel like all day, sometimes we're like this, just talking.
We are.
So I wanted this to be fun. I don't want to torture you too much, kind of hazing you as the new girl, like, hey, let us put you on camera and make you answer all these questions. So I thought I would keep this light and airy. So this is going to be a get to know Andrea. So a couple just questions about you. So
okay, great.
Briefly, these are just kind of some of one answers, but this one a little bit about what was your profession before promo, or professions, depending on how far you want to go back.
Sure. Well, I started in the trade show industry right out of college. I moved to DC and I worked for a trade show contracting company in customer service. And then I worked my way up as an account executive, where I then maintained the relationship and planned the trade show for large associations. And I continued to do that throughout. Had my babies and decided to come back, and now I'm here at PromoCorner.
That's awesome. And that's great because you, as a planning and event coordinator and understanding what chaos is in a trade show, you're going to get all of the aspects of PromoCorner. And then we have the virtual platform promo show. So we've thrown you in there too, and you've helped with some support. A little bit different than an in-person show, but we're getting Andrea up to speed to be all that is virtual promo show as well.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So where do you live? I'm in Kansas City. You're not. Where are you, Andrea?
I'm in Plymouth, Mass, and it's a little cold and rainy here today, but I love living by the ocean here. It's great. And I have two kids, 17 and 15, so they keep me busy. I love it.
Awesome. And Andrea is really close to our home base, and really close to our owners, Joel and Lori. They live in the same town. So she gets to the pleasure of going to our lovely office that Lori decorated and gets to see it more than I do.
I know, it's really nice.
Okay. So when you are not working and talking about PromoCorner and Promo Show and Promo Plus, or working with your kids and paying Uber driver, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do?
Well, it's funny. As far as hobbies, that would be a really hard one right now. My hobbies were, driving my kids back and forth everywhere. But I'm looking forward. There will be a time I'll be able to have more hobbies at some point. But I do enjoy cooking. I love watching cooking shows. I love making food and filling people's bellies and preparing for special occasions. So I do enjoy that.
Awesome. So what is your favorite cooking show? Do you have a favorite?
I like Ina. I love Barefoot Contessa, and I love the Pioneer Woman.
She's from around here. So one of my friends took their daughters to see her, or maybe she was just here, but she was in the Missouri area not too long ago. And my friends went to
I love their recipes.
Awesome.
So those two.
I've not watched other of those. My shows are like Nailed It, where people that can't bake very well make something. I'm like, that would be me. Those are the entertaining cooking shows I like.
Those are fun. Yeah.
They are. Okay. So you like to cook. What about music? Are you a fan of music? Do you have a favorite band or musician or genre?
I love music. I think that changes. Like I remember growing up, I mean, Duran Duran, I couldn't get enough of Duran Duran. I mean, so I'm aging myself there, but and you too. But as I'm, I love being on Pandora and just like hitting a genre of music and it's exciting to hear what song comes up next because I love everything 80s, grunge, 90s hip hop. I mean, I love it all. So I'm definitely a music person, not anything particular. I like it all.
That must be why we get along so well, because I'm the same way. I like a lot of different genres. And when someone says, what's your favorite song or artist? I'm like, I don't have a favorite because it it goes with time and like
and
just
your
like
mood. And like your mood that day or whatever you're doing. And I'm the same.
Okay. So what about movies? Do you have a favorite movie?
I have a couple of movies that I do not like rewatching movies, but the movies that two movies I've always loved, Sandlot and It's a Wonderful Life. I mean, those movies I will watch over and over again. I mean, I they're very different, but I mean, how can you not love Benny Rodriguez? I mean, that's like, I love Sandlot.
That's funny. All right. Yeah. Well, you're all over the place there.
I
but that's okay. I also don't have a favorite movie. Like there's movies that I really like.
Right.
But I can't pick a favorite. Again, and new things are always coming. So what was my favorite 10 years ago might be totally blown out of the water by something.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. You're in Plymouth. Do you have a favorite sports team? Well, am I gonna regret asking this question?
No, okay, you will regret it. So I will say it second. So I grew up in a Bama fan, college football with my dad, my whole family. And since moving to New England, yes, I am a Pats fan and I'm gonna stick by them.
Okay. I should have worn my Chiefs shirt today. Okay. Do you have a favorite quote or a mantra that you go by?
Well, I used to always write down quotes and I have a huge stack of index cards and I would just leave them out and every now and then go through them. But I think the one that I always think about or comes to mind first is the one, I'm going to say it in probably the wrong order.
It's okay.
People
I transpose words and thoughts all the time. But you always know my gibberish. So
I do. It's people will always forget what you did. They will always forget what you said, but they will always remember how you made them feel. And I always loved that one. And that was from Maya Angelou. And it just stuck with me because if you think back, about certain experiences you've had, that's really true. So I love that.
That's a good one. I like that. I like that. Yeah. You can't see. I have a quote behind me. It says, keep your heels, head, and standards high. Coco Chanel.
Oh, I love that. I love that. There's so many good ones.
Yeah. Okay. Adult beverage. I was not the first person to haze you. Lori was by making you go live, no less, on Adult Beverage of the Week.
Yes.
So do you have a favorite adult beverage?
I do. Like if it's a treat, it's not something I'll have all the time. I mean, wine and beer I love, but I would say a margarita on the rocks. I mean, that is my favorite. That's my favorite. Okay. With salt.
Salt is mandatory, I think. I think you have to.
Yeah. So I like that.
What about strangest trait or any special or hidden talents that we should know about?
Hidden talents, special trait. Well, I guess going back to the
didn't you test out the
not really good at that one, but it probably will go back to music. It's not a strange trait or a special talent, I guess, but my sisters always made fun of me because even though I love music, I never know the words to songs, and I literally will make up words that don't even exist just so that I can sing the song. I don't even realize I'm making up the words. So that maybe is a little bit of a talent and a strange trait.
That means we're going to have company karaoke soon is what that means.
Yeah, but that's the first thing. I'm sure I could come up with others, but since we were talking music, that's the first thing that comes to mind.
That's a good one. Yeah. So we started the beginning and we'll wrap up with Promo Corner. So what is the best part of your job, or what do you like the most, or do you like us? Are you going to stay?
I was just going to say the best part, the people, because not knowing this industry at all and just coming into it, I was a little nervous, and everyone here, such go-getters, but also positive and supportive. I mean, it's really a strong team here, and I really feel happy to be part of it. So that's my favorite so far.
Awesome. Well, we love you, and we're so happy you're here on the team, and we are kind of like a family. There's no
It feels that way. It really does feel that way.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying that. Like, I'm amazed at how it's a true team here. You can feel it. So, and what's amazing is you can feel it, and everyone's in a different location. So, I mean, that says a lot.
Maybe that's why we all get along so well. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Maybe that's the key.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's the key, not being an author. And the women are ruling. So we only have 3
that is true.
fellas, and then all the rest of it is women. And that's really, I've worked in a lot of different places. That's an amazing feat of its own, to have several women that all work together well and that truly like each other.
Yeah. It's great. Awesome. I'm excited for the future.
I'm excited to get Andrea out on the road and get her to experience, the true promo nature, and to get her to meet some of our amazing clients in person. Luckily, you've been able to join me on a lot of Zoom calls.
Yes.
And meet people. And what do you think about that? What do you think about the people in the industry?
Once again, like, it's an industry full of people that are just so down to earth and just willing to talk and welcome me in. It's been fantastic.
Awesome. We'll save the angry people for later down the road. Just kidding. All my clients are great. If they weren't, I would pass them off to somebody else. All right. Well, Andrea, thank you so much for joining me today and letting me kind of put you through the ringer and ask you all these questions. And hopefully everybody gets a chance.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, hopefully everybody gets a chance to meet with you soon. And if anybody wants to reach out, if they have questions about Promo Plus or need some assistance with the supplier side, who should they reach out to?
Andrea Derby at ANDREA@PromoCorner.com.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Andrea. That's going to do it for us today. I'm Amelia Madl from PromoAM, wishing you a happy PM.